Hey everyone, welcome back to the dirtiest spot on YouTube. And today I just wanted to talk about this emulator that I've been checking out. So this is my modded 3DS XL. This is an original, not the new one, as confusing as that might be. So I've been checking out the Red Viper emulator for a few days, playing some Virtual Boy games on it, and I gotta say I am becoming quite a fan. If you enjoy this type of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get into it. So loading on up. Now, Red Viper, you can download this emulator online, get the CIA, download that, put the CIA into your, so you need a modded 3DS to do this, probably should have mentioned that. In your SD card, make a folder named CIAS, all lowercase, put the Red Viper CIA into that, and then create a folder in your root, name it VB, all lowercase, and then put your games onto there. Launch FBI, install that CIA, and then you're good to go. So right off the rip, let's just go into a few things. You can change the controls from here. This pretty much just changes like the A and B placement for here. It doesn't really mess with the L1, R1, whatever. Thumbstick will work, D-pad will work as well. There's no setting to change the D-pad. There's a game on here that I was playing where when you move up, you go down. When you go down, you go up, and that's fun. Now here's the fun part with the options. We have fast forward, and then I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's fine. But we turn off and on the sound, and then about it. Color filter, here's the fun part. So you can go red right off the rip, change it to gray. And I think gray looks really nice. And then so just like a gray blue. But obviously you can change it to whatever you'd like. Now, if you set it here, go back, and then like turn off the console and go here. I did a test, it crashed for me. This whole emulator crashed. When I went back in, I was not at purple, so I have no idea if this works. I'm not doing that again. But another thing too is this whole UI can only be navigated through the touchpad. That's one of my complaints. I really wish I could use the D-pad. And one thing is, I've been like, if I go into something, when you go into a game and you hit pause, sometimes you might accidentally load up something on accident, and then there it goes. So just be careful with it. It's all through the touchpad, like I said. I hope they come up with a update or something where I can use the D-pad, but I don't know what game this is, but let's just try it out, I guess. Now, if you don't know, the Virtual Boy was basically a torture device. You strap it onto your face, and after 30 minutes, you'd probably puke. That's why it says, do you want auto pause? Because in the games, it would recommend you say yes, because after 30 minutes, it would pause it so you can go vomit or, you know, scrub your eyes or something. I guarantee you nobody lasted 30 minutes playing this shit. So we're gonna hit no. So what do we got here? Another thing to mention too is, so you can use the 3D feature on this. As soon as you turn it off, there is no depth or anything. Like when you play 3DS games, you can like, you know, make it like, oh, that much 3D or whatever. No, it's on or off. You got it off, you got it on. And the 3D is really cool. This is like very far out, and everything else is kind of like sunken in. Obviously you can't see what the 3D looks like, but you can kind of get an idea of what it, you know, would look like. I think it looks nice. And one other feature is like once you're in a game, boom, just go here, options, change your color filter around, change it to whatever you want, and then go in. Now most of the games on here are pretty much like tech demos and stuff, but there are a few hidden gems, and this is one of them. Jack Bros, of course, Wario World, that's probably the best game on here. But yeah, just works really good. And it is a small library. Why can't I go? Oh, I need the key. Oh my goodness. When you play on this thing, for me, like I said, I have, well, it's trippy looking, I'm gonna turn that off. I have the original 3DS, so it doesn't have eye tracking or anything. I used to have a 3DS XL, and every time I try to find one or look for one, I kick myself in the balls, realizing how much of a piece of shit I am for selling that fucking thing. They're way too expensive now, man. It's just outrageous. Regardless, either way, I find myself sitting about 3 to 4 feet away so I can just see the 3D and stuff. I really am curious, like if you do have a new 3DS XL and you do have this emulator, like how is the eye tracking with it? I imagine it makes this quite better. You basically, if you have the original 3DS, you gotta like, you know, stay still and just navigate your game. Pretty cool. I've been having a blast going through the library, checking out like what can be done with it and stuff, checking out some of all the pretty colors. But that's going to be pretty much it for this one. So let me know if you guys check this emulator out. You know, what do you guys think of it? Some of the cool stuff like that. And, you know, I'll check you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay dirty.